Paul, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. What's going on out there?
Oh, not much, Southern Idaho. We're just getting ready for the Home and Garden Show. We've seen some great weather. Have you ever been to Southern Idaho before?
I have not. I was going to ask you about that weather. Is there snow on the ground?
There is not snow on the ground, but Southern Idaho, that can change in an instant.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Well, I'm actually coming out a day early. We're going to hike around the canyon area there. I kind of took the liberty to look it up on the internet and see what's around there. I like to look around just hiking.
Yeah, it's a great place to go hiking. The big thing to do that a lot of people do is go base jumping. Are you into that?
I think I'll pass on that.
Just checking. We have a huge bridge just about 500 feet from the water, and a lot of people base jump.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool. I don't think I'm up for that learning curve right yet. So.
Okay, well, you definitely have to check out some other people base jumping off the bridge.
Yes, perhaps I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to what everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know if you're going to be appraising items at the home show.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be there from 1 to 3 and then 4 to 6. Appraising all kinds of stuff, and I'll be mic'd up, so it'll kind of be like an informal Antiques Roadshow kind of a setup. I'm looking forward to it. Encourage everybody to bring out their treasures. We'll take a look at them.
We're so excited to do that. I have an old machete that I'm going to bring.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to
Will
get
you be
it.
the one running at me?
No. I'll put it in my backpack. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it past my security yet, but
The security, right.
but I'm going to figure it out because I want to know if it's worth some money.
Yes, please unload all your guns and everything before you come in.
Okay, Paul, how did you get to know about so many different items? I mean, you on the show, it's incredible how you can actually appraise anything that people bring to you. And I think like your knowledge is amazing. I mean, it's like you've got Google in part of your brain. I'm impressed. How did you do that over the years?
Yeah, you flatter me. Thank you very much. Well, part of the thing is I don't really know nobody can know everything, but I was brought up in the antiques and auction business from a very from a young age. As like a babe in arms. My grandmother was in the business. Both my parents were in the business. Are still in the business. My sister has an auction gallery, and I have an auction gallery. And as such, you get inculcated. You grow up seeing these things at yard sales or antique markets or in people's homes. And I love going to museums. I'm a voracious reader, and I've just always been into object history in general, and it just has become a career, I suppose.
Well, it's so interesting to all of us to see what is worth money and what's not worth money and what existed years and years and years ago, that people have hidden away in their house. I'm just always surprised.
You can learn so much about objects because, objects were made for a reason. And, oftentimes in today's society, we lose sight of why things are the way they are. And that's you can learn a lot about our collective history through studying objects. And, it's just a lot of fun to see. And I still get surprised every time I do one of these things. I mean, I've been in the business my whole life, and I still get surprised when I see certain things have a certain value. And, obviously I don't know everything, but I'm going to share some secrets and just some ways to find value. And maybe you can actually make a living at it.
Ooh, we're definitely going to put that on the poster. Paul Brown is sharing secrets at the Home and Garden Show.
Right.
I love it. So, Paul, what's the coolest thing that you've ever appraised?
Oh, my gosh, the coolest thing that I've ever appraised. I mean, it's hard to even say, but I had a letter at one time written from General Robert E. Lee from the Confederate side to General Ulysses S. Grant. It was toward the end of the Civil War, basically in a gentlemanly fashion outlining the terms of surrender. And this letter had been lost. Nobody even really knew it still existed. It was found under the treads of the staircase in southeastern Texas when these people were redoing an old antebellum mansion. And there was a strong box, and they popped it open, and inside were a bunch of Confederate bonds and gold, and this letter written from General Lee to General Grant, having it authenticated by Shelby Foote, who did the Civil War PBS series. He's written a lot on the Civil War, probably a preeminent scholar on the thing, and he appraised it, or he authenticated it. We appraised it. We sold it. Now it resides in Auburn University Archives. It was very humbling, and it was interesting to have it in my possession. That's for sure.
That's so cool. We look forward to seeing you here in Southern Idaho. We'll see if we can set up that base jumping for you, okay?
Oh, great.
Make
Thank
sure
you very much.
you're nice.
I may not leave Idaho then. I may leave Idaho flattened.
Oh, no, it's safe, right? We look forward to having you here, though. It's a beautiful place. We're glad that you are coming to visit, and we couldn't be more excited that you're going to be part of the Home and Garden Show.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you out there Saturday.